Welcome, TMDDTM viewers, to another episode of Things My Dad Didn't Teach Me. Today I want to share with you a video that I hope will inspire you to take on a project yourself. My wife and I wanted to close in our back patio. We wanted a very elegant look, so we did a wainscoting interior, and then we actually did a siding exterior. This is what our patio looked like after we had the home built. And this is what it looked like after we enclosed it. When we looked out of our 16-foot sliding glass doors, this was our view. This is our new view. By closing this in, we extended the entertainment space by 300 square feet. So let's walk through this project together. When we had this house built, my wife and I had agreed not to pay for a bunch of upgrades because we knew we can do a lot of the work ourselves. So today I want to take you guys on a journey on one of the projects we did in our house, and we hope that you will enjoy it. Our back patio was 30 feet wide by 10 feet deep, so that was 300 additional square feet of space, but it wasn't really usable. Living in Arizona, it gets quite warm here, so we never really spent much time on that back patio. So we decided that we would enclose this patio, screen it in, but we wanted to make sure that we can make it look elegant. So we decided to take this project on ourselves. So one of the things that I actually wanted to do was encase this in a way in which we can get a swamp cooler or a portable air cooler and add some degree of coolness to the space. So I'll walk you through how we actually did that. As you can see here, we've already started to frame this space in. I really prefer doing the job myself because I know it'll be done right. We didn't skimp on materials. We were able to actually buy superior materials because we weren't going to have to worry about covering these labor costs. I like to get bids before I do a job to see if it makes sense for me to do the job myself or to hire somebody to do it. And the bids were coming in at somewhere between $6,000 to $7,000. So after I priced the material to do it myself with top quality materials, I came to realize I can actually do this job for about $1,500. So we decided to move forward doing the project ourselves. As you can see, we use radiant OSB board to frame this in to reflect a lot of the heat back out to keep the area cooler. We then decided to wrap it with house wrap to make sure that the moisture doesn't set in. So for those of you that are subscribed to the channel and follow, you know that I no longer build houses, and this is now just a hobby. This isn't something that I do for a full-time job. But one of the things that I take my hat off to are the folks that do these jobs on a day-in, day-out basis. It takes a lot of work and a lot of planning, but the finished product, the gratification you get from seeing your work done correctly at the end of the day is completely worth it. So let me give you a piece of advice. If you decide you don't want to do the project yourself and you are interviewing other contractors to come in and actually do the work, ask them for a list of materials they plan to use. Once you get that list, get online and do some research and find out whether or not that's quality material or not. Also, make sure you can see that they have a passion to do the job, because some people do it because it's just a career, and then some people really do it because they have a passion to do it. And you can size that up when they start talking about the project and tell you how they're going to carry it out. If they don't seem too excited talking about the project and what they plan on delivering, you probably want to call a different contractor. Also, ask for a list of references with phone numbers and call those individuals. It's not uncommon to ask for that. I know it may seem a little weird to do, but I promise you it's well worth it if you're looking at spending $5 to $10 grand to do a job. Contact their previous customers and ask detailed questions about on time, quality of finished product, design the way you asked for it. These are critical pieces of information you need. It's not about the lowest cost contract provider. It's about the person that takes the most pride in their work. The person that you know the project will be finished and completed the way you want it. It's very difficult to find those folks because a lot of people are in the trade because it's a job, but there are still some people that take their craft serious. As you can see, all the detail here to take the time to cut these corners the right way, to have no gaps, this matters. So this is why I do the projects myself, because I'm yet to find somebody that's going to put the same level of detail into the project that I want to see the project done correctly in. So as you can see, we've enclosed this thing completely. We've installed the wainscoting. It came out beautifully. And if you agree, please take a few minutes to add your comments and to ask questions. I'll be sure to respond to any questions that you may actually have about this project. I look forward to the engagement with you. Now, I have to be honest, it took me a year to complete this video. I kind of set it on the back burner. So you're going to see that the backyard has been completed at this point in time a year later. This is what the back patio, enclosed patio, looks like walking from my living space through these 16-foot sliding glass patio doors into an enclosed exterior patio. Again, I told you earlier that this added 300 additional square feet of entertainment space. So when friends come over now, we can actually come out back. I'll cut the evaporative cooler on, and we'll drop the temperature to the point where you actually feel a chill using that evaporative cooler. You'll notice the swamp cooler over here in the corner. It does an excellent job of cooling that entire space. We'll close the curtains back, keep the air in, and we just really enjoy it. So I'm hoping that this is inspiring you. I'm hoping that you find this as beautiful and as elegant as we find it. Be inspired. Go out and attack these projects. You can actually deliver your own dreams. My wife is always the designer and the visionarian for the design layouts that we're looking at here on all of these projects that I post. My job is actually to execute her vision. So she maps this stuff out and plans it out. If you get an opportunity, go to Miriam's Manor. That's my wife's YouTube channel, and you'll find out how she comes up with her design schemes and what her decorating approach is. Thank you for joining me for another episode of Things My Dad Didn't Teach Me. Be sure to like, subscribe, and click the notification bell so that you can get the latest episodes of Things My Dad Didn't Teach Me. God bless.